Always good to have you in Abu Dhabi. Let me start by asking you about ADIPEC. Building on its 40-year legacy, ADIPEC 2024 is focused on accelerating the energy transition. What does this focus mean to you and your company?
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be at ADIPEC. Every single year we come, we see more developments out of ADIPEC. Previously, of course, it started with a clean energy, the energy transition, and now this time around we are seeing the implications of the accelerated growth in artificial intelligence. And all these conversations are coming together to create solutions that were seemingly impossible, but now becoming possible powered by AI. Now, of course, ADIPEC is a very, very good platform where energy leaders meet. Because previously we've been seeing energy leaders coming together to discuss pertinent issues related to the oil and gas industry. And with the growth in technology, the growth in AI, we are now bringing on board technology leaders and also financing leaders to see that we create a holistic solution for the energy demand that we are seeing today, but at the same time, how to make that system more efficient to deliver that much needed energy. So I've seen ADIPEC grow with every year that I've attended ADIPEC, and it's really more solution-based now. And I believe most of the leaders who are gathering here today will find partnerships, will find collaborations, will find solutions that are seemingly impossible today, but sustainable in the long term.
What are you most looking forward to from ADIPEC 2024? And I know you have a session about retaining and attracting talent in the energy sector. What can you tell us about it?
Of course, the issue of talent in the energy space is a fundamental topic because we've seen a lot of talent flight from the mainstream fossil fuel industry into renewables, into tech, into more cleaner industries. But as an oil and gas company, we are not seated, or as an industry, we are not seated. And it's important that we attract talent because of the much needed energy the world needs. But we also try as much as possible to retain that talent, to be able to enter into research and development, to be able to create novel solutions that are impacting us. For example, technologies in carbon capture, technologies in AI, machine learning, Internet of Things. And that space is also a growing area for us to bring in talent, retain it, to create solutions.
And
upskilling, of course. The issue of upskilling is quite an important one. And of course, as an industry, we sit in a space where there's a lot of agility required within the industry. You always need to be up to speed with the developments and emerging trends within the oil and gas industry. And so you need to keep skilling and reskilling your team to be able to fit the requirements of the industry.
What learnings can you share about your own company journey around energy advancement and the energy trilemma?
It's quite a number of learnings. Now, my company sits in the global south. Of course, as a national oil company that sits in Uganda, of course, we've seen a lot of, issues impacting us in terms of energy security, affordability, and sustainability, and we are not seated. But our model is seated around making our infrastructure more efficient, but at the same time exploring other greener alternatives. Now, with the coming in of AI, there's a platform that we can use. The beauty is, as a national oil company, or even the rest of the companies within the global south, we have an opportunity to do it right from the start. We do not have legacy infrastructure that is going to be costly to upgrade, but at the same time, AI can be deployed right from the start of the projects to ensure efficiency, to ensure predictability, reliability, from a safety perspective, from monitoring intelligence systems that are giving you feedback so that you make quick decisions, market data. So the scope is quite big, and we don't need to sit back. We need to adapt quickly so that we utilize it. But at the end of the day, of course, AI, what we discovered through the couple of days, that it requires to be powered There are a lot of energy. So the issue is, where are you going to source all that energy to power the data centers? Where are you going to get the power that is fulfilling the energy requirements for the data centers, but at the same time providing energy for the rest of the economy? It's a competition. And what is coming out strongly out of the conversations is the need to broaden the scope of the energy systems, whether it's solar, wind, geothermal, nuclear, hydro, again, supported by fossil fuels. It has to be this holistic ecosystem to supply the power needs for the data centers, but at the same time provide the much-needed energy for the economy.
As a woman leader in the energy sector, what would your advice be to women, young women, who are aspiring to be leaders in this sector?
I think a couple of things. And I've been in the sector for the last 24 years or so.
You're still young.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the kind comment. But what I've found is that, of course, naturally, depending on the culture where you come from, women have to work twice as hard, for sure. But we need to have the right attitude, the right mindset, be resilient, and know that if there are women who have done it before, they've created a platform for other women to do the same. So as a woman leader, my obligation is to write the story for another woman to be able to take similar steps or even become better than me. So I just encourage all the ladies out there that it's doable, it's possible. Please break the limits. Do not be shy about taking up those roles. Be uncomfortable with comfortable, and be bold and take on those roles in the industry.